This is a matchup we have been waiting for. Two elite wide receivers. They bring a great skill set and swagger, hoping to use this showcase to show they are the top receiver in the country. Welcome to Oxford, Mississippi, and Vaught-Hemingway Stadium, home field of the Ole Miss Rebels. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Duke Blue Devils, taking on the runner-up from last year's national championship, the Ole Miss Rebels. For EA Sports, I'm Chris Fowler, joined in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get this thing going. The Blue Devils will kick it away to get this game going. Fields it just outside the goal line. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. The Rebels offense comes onto the field for the first time today. And the reason why this is one of the games of the week is you got a receiving core that's just been lighting people up. So hard to stop collectively, but they're running into an elite defense that's filled with confidence too, Kirk.
Yeah, Chris, I'm going to turn it around a little bit and talk about, I think, the offensive line. We know what the receivers can do. Will the quarterback have enough time against this defense to be able to make the throws where he can try to expose the secondary? That's the real challenge. Can you protect the quarterback to give these receivers a chance to make plays?
Second down play coming up. Caught quickly. And the broken tackle there produces a solid game. This one's a compelling matchup. Early season, two top 10 teams. Kirk, we know that at this point, the rankings can be a little bit suspect, but a chance for both teams to step up and show they belong.
I just love these kind of matchups when you get a top 10 matchup early in the year. Really find out if these rankings are worthy of where these teams are considered at this point in the year. Find out if these teams have what it takes to be one of the top teams in college football when this game is over.
Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. That's knocked away. Defense makes a nice play. It's incomplete.
Well, when you go against man-to-man coverage, you need some help from the quarterback. It's easy to look at the quarterback and say, why didn't you make this throw? But his intended target needs to get some separation against that man coverage to be able to open up the opportunity.
Big moment on the opening drive. They face third down. Looking to throw yet again. And he's going to heave it deep right down the middle. And that deep shot is caught for a big gain.
Love the aggressive approach here by the play caller. First drive of the game, why not? Vertical passing game is on fire, picking up big gains.
Fires it on the move. Caught. He's wide open. Look out. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain. Offense getting set. It's second down. The shotgun running play call. It's a nice wrap-up there by the junior.
Chris, the advantage you have, obviously, from a quarterback standpoint, running the RPO, is you get time to evaluate that first and second level of the defense and see where they're going. Unfortunately, the defense didn't show him much, and the back ends up taking it for just a few.
And the runner steps out of bounds, but does have enough yardage to pick up the first down.
That's exactly what you want to see here from this offense. A big third down conversion. Offensive line did their job, giving a quarterback enough time. Great read, good execution, throws the ball accurately. Now you got some momentum going here on this opening drive.
So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. Off the RPO, caught to the right. They convert here on third down in the red zone. This is a 4-point type of play, touchdown or field goal. And it's intercepted right near the goal line. He's brought down quickly, but that takeaway is a huge play for this defense. Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. On first and 10, look at the throw. This one ends up a safety.
That's how you get a game started by this defense. What a way to score here early. We'll just have to see if these 2 points make much of a difference if this game ends up coming down to the wire.
And the Rebels offense is back out on the field. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw a good pass rush there on first down.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
Getting close to midfield now. They bring him down to the 47. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Shotgun formation here on third down. Looks over the middle, and that's complete. Now play enough for a first down. The offense set up at the 43.
Well, that's exactly how you dice up a zone coverage. Nice throw downfield here on third down, and a really good route to give the quarterback a chance to make that play.
Not enough on that one. It falls incomplete.
Chris, we're all guilty of this. We all look at the big plays, the quarterbacks, the offense, how many points, how many yards. And sometimes we overlook the most important aspect of the game.
He cannot escape. It's a sack.
Well, I love this defense and how they're playing some man coverage. And let's face it, when you do that, it's a bit risky. You can leave your defensive backs out there on islands, but the good combination of good coverage with a good pressure on the quarterback, and you come up with sacks like this.
Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. And the defense wraps him up quickly. Got about 5 yards on the completion, but now it's fourth down. The Rebels will look to convert here on fourth down. Needs a completion here on fourth down. Took contact on the throw. The pass is incomplete. The defense holds on fourth down, and they'll take over. On first down, it's play action. Looking for a man deep on the right side. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there. Offense getting set up. Here's second down.
A lot of times college football, the game comes down to just a play or two. And that's a missed opportunity by this offense. I wouldn't be surprised as
the pass is intercepted. And he'll be taken down, but after a good return.
Oh, Chris, against zone coverage like that and the ball thrown deep down the middle of the field, you've got to layer that throw in. Very challenging throw, requires a nice touch with a strong arm, and the quarterback that time just did not.
He could go. They stop him, but it's a first down.
Ooh, how about that offensive line? That's just getting a hat on a hat, opening just enough room for the back to be able to get through there for a big gain.
See what the call is on first and 10. Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. Looking downfield near the end zone. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
It's pretty simple as a defensive coordinator. When the quarterback drops back to throw, if we get pressure on him, we got a chance to slow him down and win the football game. If we don't, it could be a long afternoon. Good job here by dialing up the pressure.
Second down, looking to throw it. This time it's complete. They bring him down to the 16, but they move the football into the red zone. First down. And the Rebels with first and 10 here. An inside give now from the shotgun. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. They look to throw it here on second down. He's running out of time here. And that's just thrown away. A pretty obvious intentional grounding call. Yeah, here's the marker. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. An important third down attempt for this offense. Out of the gun now on third down. Running out of time in the pocket. There's no one to throw to there on third down. And now it's a fourth down coming up. So here on fourth down, out comes the field goal team. Knocks that one right down the middle.
Chris, my man, I don't think anybody could have predicted a start to a game like this with such a bizarre score. The good news is on the other side, even though you're down 5-0, you've had the safety, the offense is struggling. Hey, if you get a touchdown, you're leading this thing, 7-5.
And the defense able to bring him down to wrap up the first quarter of play. He Kirk, it's Ole Miss on top. And at the end of the first quarter, let's check out the stats so far. They flipped ends of the field. We're ready now for the second period. So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Direct snap. Nowhere to run up the middle. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go.
Pressured and dropped back at the 8-yard line.
Well, you got to do a better job with your fake as the quarterback. The defense did not bite at all on the play action, allowing them to continue to come after the quarterback and come up with that sack.
Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play. And the Blue Devils will bring their punt team onto the field. Offense goes backwards on this drive. He's on to punt it away now. And the coverage team makes the stop on this return. And the Rebels offense is back out on the field. Had to reluctantly settle for a field goal last time out. Really want to find the end zone here. Caught in the flat by the running back. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
Boy, the defense does such a good job of taking any threat downfield away. All you could do is throw it to his back, and loss of yards, now you're behind the sticks.
First down and more. He's still running. Tackle made after a big play all the way to the 27.
That's what he likes to do. He knows he's a weapon out there, not just with his arm, but when he can pull it down on an option like this and pick up a big chunk of yards, it can leave any defense with their head spinning.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Deep shot toward the end zone. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Rebels.
Boy, an easy throw, an easy read, and an easy catch for the touchdown. I thought the receiver might have to call a fair catch. He was so open.
Handles the tricky footing, and the PAT is good. And it's fielded. Returner trying to create a big play here. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. Blue Devils offense heads back out on the field now. They're coming off a quick 3-and-out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. Tries the right with a quick throw. Makes the catch near the sideline and keeps the foot in bounds. That's enough for a first down. The Blue Devils will come to the line to crank up the tempo. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
The game makes it second and medium. Takes the handoff again. Nowhere to run on that play. They've got him in the backfield. It's a loss of a yard.
Well, you see this with a lot of backs. There's a tendency to want to try to bounce it to the outside. Now, sometimes the play calls for it, but you know the coaches are telling them to follow the blockers and execute the plan.
And the Blue Devils will line up to boot it away. They're going to kick it away for the second time. No fair catch. Looking to make a return here. He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. Now they finally stop him, but he found a nice lane in that return. Puts the start of the drive in good position. And the Ole Miss offense is back out on the field. Remember, last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here? Or the defense come up with a stop? They've got him in the backfield. Nowhere to go. A 2-yard loss. Running play goes backwards. Makes it second down and 12 now. Hand off to the right side. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
Well, I don't know what the quarterback saw there. He should have pulled that ball out and tried to make a throw, but instead he hands it off to the poor running back, and it's a tackle for a loss.
And it's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a fourth down.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this third down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, boy, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
So the choice to go for it doesn't pan out this time. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Caught by the receiver. They make the tackle there, but a penalty marker is on the field. Let's see what that's about.
Personal foul. Roughing the passer. Defense.
Egregious roughing the passer call. Automatic first down. Let's hope the quarterback is okay. Quarterback shaking off that hit, but the roughing the passer penalty gives the offense 15 and a first down. And the quarterback keeps it here. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. Didn't expect to lose 4 in the first down run. Set up now 2nd and 14. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up 3rd down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football.
Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. It's the 2-minute timeout. This offense running out of time to cut into this lead before the break. The decision is not to go for it on 4th down. Here comes the field goal team. This will be a 39-yard attempt. And he's got it. No problem.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
Return starts from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the Rebels offense back out on the field. Last time they gambled and lost. Went for it in 4th down in their territory and got stopped. The pass rush closing in. And he just throws it away incomplete. Didn't see anybody open. Going to bring up 2nd down. The shotgun handoff here. 7-yard gain sets up a 3rd and 3.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Bit of a gamble here. Offense going for it on 4th down. From the gun, he looks for an open man. He's got it. Enough for a first down. And he's out of bounds after gaining decent yardage. And the Rebels come to the line to run the hurry-up. Movement here from the tight end. Play action here on 1st down. On the move now. Gets rid of it on the move. It's a bullet, but incomplete. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. 2nd down after that previous play. Looking to chuck it again. Close to the tight end. And it's incomplete, just out of reach. Too much on that throw.
Boy, what a call here by the offensive coordinator. Dialed it up perfectly. The play looked like it had a chance for a big gain. Unfortunately, the quarterback off on the accuracy, put that ball too far out in front of the receiver.
Looking for a man deep down the left side. And the pass is incomplete, but the defender a little too aggressive here. That should result in a first down. 15-yard defensive pass interference. That player will get an earful on the sidelines. The Rebels lining up here on 1st and 10. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a real nice game there.
Yeah, you know this defense has got to be frustrated after giving them multiple conversions now on 1st downs. There's another one. But for the offense, man, they're just playing very efficiently right now.
Snags the quick throw.
You see more and more offenses in college football going to 3 receivers, and the slot receiver a lot of times can become the go-to guy. He gets mismatches against either.
Looking downfield near the end zone. Tried to go very deep there. Good effort. it's third down.
That ball just seemed to sail on. You got to make sure to give your receiver a chance to be able to come down with a catch and bounce, because in today's game, man, these receivers make catches like this all the time. And if you put the ball out of bounds, you're not going to give them that opportunity.
So on fourth down, the decision is to trot out the field goal team. Oh, he missed it. Off target that time. The lead will remain at 9 after the miss. So here comes the first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? First down, looking to throw the ball. And that one's incomplete with just 7 seconds left on the clock. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. Looking to pass here on second down. And this pass is on target. Caught. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. Looks like one more play here before halftime. They're going to throw for it on third and short. Looking deep down the right side. And it's incomplete. A last gasp pass as time expires in the first half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Thanks, guys. A memorable first half of football so far today in Oxford. And yes, football is a game of inches, but man, is that really the case when you consider the length of some of these possessions. Look, I'm not an analytics guy, but I do know this. The team that sustains drives and just moves the sticks might be the team that comes out on top today. I don't know about you, but I'm ready to watch this one unfold. Back to our guys in the booth.
All right, thank you for the update, Kevin. Appreciate it. And the Rebels will kick this away to get the second half going. Looks like he'll try to make a play with the return. And the returner brought down by that coverage team. So the Duke offense heads back out onto the field. They need to get things going here in the third quarter, already trailing by a couple possessions. It's a quarterback keeper. First down, looking for more now. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Boy, it's fun to watch this guy run the quarterback option. This time he keeps it, big positive yards, and a first down. The defense has got to figure out a way to slow this guy down.
And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. That one moves the ball across the 40.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear a defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
And he's got it again. Inside the 45. Gets some space around the 30. Huge play. Moves the ball down inside the 10-yard line. It's first and goal. Wow, he just burst through a crease there, and after that, there was a lot of open space.
Boy, if they're able to secure the blocks in there in the interior the way they did, it allows the back to get downhill with all that momentum. It's all on the safeties to be able to make a tackle. And if they miss a tackle, you get loose like that. They're lucky they're able to pull him down.
Couldn't quite get in, but they're knocking on the door at the 1.
I love to see this by this quarterback. And instead of giving up on the play and just throwing it away or trying to put one into coverage, he just takes off, reminds this defense what he can do with his legs, and almost took it to the house.
Try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground. And he muscles into the end zone. Touchdown, Blue Devils.
Chris, it's a great touchdown run here by this back, but the continuity of this offensive line was on display. That's the reason he was able to get into the end zone.
PHC is good. They still trail, though. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. the Ole Miss offense is back out on the field. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Moves the ball up to the 30.
Well, I feel like they called that knowing chances are they're not going to hit a home run. But look at this. Put themselves in a perfect third down situations, much more manageable. Now we'll see if they can convert.
Now, fourth down.
Check this out. The offense still on the field, going for it inside their own 30. Fourth down. He's throwing for it. Taking a shot deep down the right side. Catch made all the way down inside the 35. Touchdown, Ole Miss. He wins the foot race to the end zone.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
And they get set now to try the PAT. And the kick is up and good. The kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Turner trying to create good field position. And the coverage team hangs him in and brings him down. Duke's offense heads back out onto the field now. In the last possession, the defense just had no answer for this powerful ground game. Let's see what they can do this time. Opening play of the drive, he looks right for a completion. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker. Offense getting set. Second down play here. Takes the ball and heads to the left. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Third down play here out of the shotgun. Receiver makes the catch. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
The Blue Devils starting a new series here on 1st and 10. Motion now from the tight end. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. A quick juke. Got the first down and still motoring. They get the senior to the ground, but it's a nice run there.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of them.
And they'll stop him after a fairly minimal pickup.
Boy, I'm a big fan of that jet sweep motion like that. It really forces the defense to stretch them out horizontally and can create some vertical seams for this offense. They got some positive yards, didn't quite get the first down, but I'll tell you what they've done. Planted a seed on this defense, and they better defend this style of play moving forward.
A new set of downs after that completion. Offense will keep it on the ground here.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held them just at 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
From the shotgun, here's an inside give. Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing.
Things just appear to be a bit out of sync from the get-go on that one. Give credit to the front seven of that defense for staying in the proper lanes and getting to the ball carrier, not let him dance around and make something out of nothing.
Looking for a man deep down the middle. That one falls incomplete. They tried to press it deep, but now it brings up 4th down. And the Blue Devils will line up to punt it away. Punt goes out of bounds. Looks like they'll spot it near the 15. Here's the first play of the drive now, backed up at the 15. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Picks up the first, looking for more. It's a nice gain. Will move the football up to the 27. And notice how the balance of this passing game has been on display here. A whole bunch of guys getting involved catching passes. That's tough to stop. We're set now for the fourth quarter. Who's going to make the crucial plays to take home this W? Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Handoff here from the shotgun. They've got him after a 7-yard gain, so 2nd and 3.
Hey, you got to do what you got to do. You got to rely on that offensive line in the running game here to be able to secure a victory. Good call, and just keep working that clock.
And he picks up the first down before they get him to the ground.
That's going to be a first down, and really, Chris, kind of surprised here in the fourth quarter not to see this defense dial up some pressure. They're just sitting back in the base, making it relatively easy for the offense to pick up a first down on the ground.
Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Jukes to get free.
Man, that jet sweep action puts so much pressure on a defense. You get so locked in on the ball attacking you downhill. But when offenses sprinkle this kind of offense in, it stretches this defense out wide and can create some vertical seams for
a deep shot to the right. Got a man. Catch made. Big play. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Rebels.
Well, this is how you start to get rolling. That's 2 touchdowns so far, and the more he gets fed, the more often he's going to cash in.
And the extra point up and good. They stretch the lead to 16 here in the fourth quarter. Got momentum in scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He's going to return it from near the goal line. And the coverage team brings him down at the 26. Blue Devils offense heads back out onto the field now. He did some good things in the last drive. Moved it a long way, but eventually stalled out. Looking to throw it on first down. Dumps it down to the back. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
I love what the defense is doing here. Sitting back, giving up some plays underneath, tackling these guys inbounds, and just keep that clock rolling.
The pocket breaking down. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
And he decides to just throw it away. That's going to bring up 4th down now. Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field trying to chip away at this lead. 4th down, looking to throw for it. A deep shot to the left side. It's incomplete. The defense makes a big 4th down stop.
Well, I don't blame the offensive coordinator here. It's the right thing to do down a couple scores. They just didn't execute.
And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Now, I like the run play here, and offensively at this point in the game, you want to remain in that attack mode first, while also staying in bounds and working that clock.
Quick throw to his receiver. Oh, the quick throw falls incomplete. After the incompletion, they'll have to try to convert here on 3rd and 9. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. They bring it down at the 11, but it'll be first down from there. And the Rebels begin a new series here, 1st and 10. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Tackle made after just a short gain. Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Pounding away with the run game. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
That was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
The defense swarms to make a tackle for loss on that third down catch. The Rebels will come to the line here, looking to keep the drive going on fourth down. And he's throwing for it on fourth down. And it's intercepted with a desperation throw here.
That's just a poor decision by the offensive coordinator and the quarterback. Working with the lead, run the football here and work the clock. Instead, throws it into coverage. Now they got a chance to get right back in the game.
Fires it to the wideout. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball. And wow, listen to this crowd noise. This stadium is vibrating. That's why this is such a tough place for visitors to play. Takes the ball and heads to the left side. Going absolutely nowhere. It'll be a loss of play. The Blue Devils hustle to the line to run the hurry up. Looking to throw it on third and very long. Oh, that one's picked off. Tackle made after a short return, but the pick ends that play. The offense now has great field position to start the drive. First play of the drive, they come out throwing. Oh, and it's picked off. A crushing mistake. Not a long return, but the pick changes possession. The offense will take over at the 28. Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. Finds an open target on the left side. And he'll make his way out of bounds after gaining decent yardage. Important second down play coming up. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. He'll throw it now. Oh, and he misfires just beyond the receiver's grasp.
Oh, man, I really like the route here by this wide receiver. Does a nice job of separating, creates some space there. The quarterback, unfortunately, just puts that ball too far out in front of him.
Bringing pressure. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. This offense facing some serious urgency, trying to come up with a miracle late here. So down by multiple possessions here, the offense will try to convert here on fourth down. Looking to throw again. Taking a deep shot here late in the game. Pass is broken up. Turnover on down. What a stop.
Well, Chris, they just had to go for us here. With the time that they have left, down by a couple possessions, really didn't have much of a choice. A really good effort to go for it, to try to keep this game alive, just not enough.
Pickup is 5 yards, so it's second down and 5. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. Trying to find some room. It's Washington. They bring him down to the 18. The offense set up. Now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Handoff from the shotgun. The gain is 2 yards, so it's second and 8. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Second down play coming up for this offense. They'll hand it off. And he goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Well, if he would have stayed on his track and stayed more to the inside, I think that play opens up for a nice gain. Instead, he's looking for the big play, bounces it to the outside, and there's just too much speed on that defense.
The pass is off target. He got hit as he threw as the third down pressure worked. Fourth down. No punt. Out of field goal range. They're going for it. And they can't complete it. It's a turnover on downs. Defense stepping up there. Here comes a first down pass attempt. It's a short completion to the big tight end. They stop him after a short gain. It's not a first down. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Looking deep for late-game heroics. An outfield shot is incomplete. Brings up third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. He escapes the pocket. No fear shown by the freshman quarterback to pick up the first down himself. The clock is still running. They got to get set quickly. Quarterback will spike the ball to stop the clock.
No gain on the play.
Now it's second down here. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. Receiver makes the grab. They bring him down quickly. A short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker. Quarterback in the shotgun here on third down. Quick throw over the middle. This one is broken up and falls incomplete.
This is smart defense. When you're trying to protect the lead late in the game, you know they're going to take some shots, get those safeties and those defensive backs back far, anticipating a deep throw, and knock the ball away.
Crowd trying to help out here on fourth down. Looking for a late, deep throw. Downfield and incomplete. A fourth down stop.
Chris, I understand being down a couple scores, it's fourth down, you've got a good field position. Hey, let's keep this drive alive. I understand why you go for it. Unfortunately, not able to execute it. This could cost him the ball game.
Deep shot toward the end zone. Touchdown, Ole Miss. They continue to roll up the score.
So much about speculation on whether or not they're going to kick a field goal or go for a touchdown. They put this ball into the end zone, and they put this game out of reach. What a job by this team and by this offense.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. And for the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. And looking to throw now on first down. Looking for a late deep shot. Catch made way downfield. That's going to help the Stats a little bit, but won't make a difference in the outcome. First down now at the 46. Instead of being backed up, one big play has got this offense up and running. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. And the pass falls incomplete as time expires. This was a case of a higher-ranked, respected team that came in here and handled business. Did what we expected them to do, Kirk, but they did it with impressive focus and execution.
Man, you said it. These guys just seem to be on a mission today. They weren't going to let anything get in their way, especially another ranked opponent. This team was motivated from the opening kickoff.
And that is going to do it. We enjoy being here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. And this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.